Hello and welcome
Hey, hi.
to the non-Greg Sterlace Show. I am your host, the Amazon.
Oh, hi, Pam.
Hello,
Hey,
Pam.
Hi. Ooh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I had my big giant foot on your
Mama-sensei.
cord. I'm sorry.
Oh, good, Camilla.
All right, and here's our co-host.
Hey, hi.
Hey, Johnny, what's up?
Nothing. No, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm Mark.
What?
Neil. Anyway.
Nothing. I'm just up here thinking. You think girls like to cheat like guys do?
What makes you say that, Mark?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Huh?
Oh, here's our guest. Hey. Cece. So you're not Green Gymnast this week? You're Cece.
Well, yeah, the green gymnast thing is just too long, so CC's
Oh,
fine.
okay. Cece's fine. Okay. All right. Sorry. So yes, I saw your movie you put up, and I had to look up some stuff about Tommy Wiseau and the movie The Door. I did
The
not
Room.
watch The Room.
Oh, yes.
Shit.
Thank you. We were
Set
planning on making
wrong.
a remake of The Room.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
The
now
Door.
we got the title.
Wait, it's
The
gotta-
Door. There
yeah,
you go.
The door.
The Door.
Yes.
Anyway.
Oi. Yeah. Oi. Yeah. So so I didn't watch the whole movie, but I did watch some YouTube things showing all the the worst scenes and
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous folly.
What
which
did you
was
think?
I thought it was pretty terrible. Yeah. It was terrible. I
Oh.
mean, like it's considered like one of the worst movies ever made, right?
Yeah, it's
He's like, okay, whatever. Orson Welles is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not inspired by James Dean. Inspire myself.
I need to watch the whole thing. It does seem pretty bad, though.
it changes your life.
Yeah,
in my
well,
opinion.
I mean, Plan 9 from Outer Space used to be considered the worst, but it's really kind of jovial and silly and funny, and this just seemed like...
Was that Ed Wood?
Yeah,
yes,
I don't
that
even
was
think
Ed
Plan
Wood.
9 is that bad.
I don't
mean,
either. Not after seeing the clips from that
No,
movie.
The Room is a
That's
whole
why-
other level.
That's why I think we have a chance at winning the contest, because our entry is really bad, just like the movie.
Just like
Yeah.
the actual
Yeah.
movie,
We
yeah.
overdubbed it, like, randomly there's, like, the cuts just make you shift, like, a foot forward. Like,
yeah, the
And
bad
night
cuts,
changes
yes.
today or whatever.
The
Very
I don't
good.
know if you've seen the people on the internet who like go through it and try and point out all the incontinuities. It's pretty damn funny, but
Oh,
yeah.
We've spent many a night watching every theory, every video,
Oh,
every
okay,
interview with
okay.
Tommy Wiseau. He's like our idol.
Plus, they're making a movie about making that movie
Yeah, it's based on a book, which is the most hilarious book I've ever
by
read.
the quote unquote cheater hot guy best friend. In
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yes.
Mark.
Oh, that's
Greg.
who you're
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, Andy was. Andy's a great Mark, Greg, whatever.
Whatever, dude. Yeah, maybe I do already. I don't know.
Oh, Mark, whatever.
Nothing, man. I'll talk to you later. Anyway,
Anyway, what's new with you?
Yeah, I tried to look up like the IMDb's of anybody, and nobody had done anything after that movie. It was
No.
like the end.
Yeah,
the
that
end,
movie
it's the
killed
end.
anyone's
Yeah, it's the
career.
end, yeah. Mhm.
Except for Tommy Wiseau and Greg Sterlace, because he's still in stuff.
Oh, is he? Okay. Which one was he?
He was the lead star, but he's just famous because he sucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, not Tommy Wiseau, but who's the other?
Greg
Who's
is
Greg?
Oh, Greg, he's does stuff. He's like, he's always on
Does he?
tours with Tommy Wiseau,
Oh, yeah.
and he's
Is that the guy that you played?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I
that's
don't
right.
think he's done too many other movies, but
Right,
it seems
that's-
like he's
yeah.
just kind of
He wrote the book.
he wrote the book, and I think
Right.
he just lives off that.
Right, because I was curious, like, because the girl was such a bad actor. I was like,
Oh my god.
could she have done
I
anything
think she's a
else?
real
She
estate
was
agent
really
now.
bad.
Yeah. Do you know Denny? Remember the kid Denny? He was
Yes.
the oldest one in the cast. Even
Oh,
though he was playing
really?
a little kid. He was 27 there. Yeah.
All the things kept saying, and Denny's creepy.
It's just some money, okay?
yeah.
Tommy Wiseau, every interview, no matter what question you ask him, he'll be like, by the way, Denny is retarded.
I
We're
love
like,
it.
dude, we
No
just
matter
asked
what.
where you're from. By the way, Denny is a retard.
Oh, jeez,
I think he writes for
really?
newspapers
Doggy
now.
is
yeah.
also retarded. He always
Yeah.
he always says that the
I
dog
couldn't
is.
tell.
No, I didn't think that. I mean, considering his acting was on par with everyone else's, I
I
didn't
thought he was
see
just
any.
on
Yeah.
drugs, not retarded.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he also
well.
says that the actor, I think whatever his name is, I think he's a little bit, he's retarded a little bit too.
Yeah, a little bit.
He always says, it's like, Tommy, I think that's you.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's from Poland, right?
Yeah, he's from
yes,
Poland.
yes.
No, he's from New Orleans, I
I
swear.
know, yes, he tries to lie about everything I read. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there was definitely that very heavy accent, which, you know.
If you look at the
If you live in Buffalo, you've heard that accent a lot. You know, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people with that
It's
accent.
the native accent.
Yeah, native.
It's funny when you look at the posters for when The Room was coming out. He bills himself as the new Tennessee Williams is a raging Cajun. It's like, no, you're not, and everyone can tell.
Oh, man. Have you seen this movie?
I have not, but I have a question for John.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said that this movie you wanted to do a remake. It's your favorite film.
Oh, it's definitely yes.
Why?
Because it's amazing. Tommy he put so much effort into this, and he's so passionate about how strange and
He actually
stupid
thinks he's
it is.
better than Tennessee
And he thinks he's the
Williams.
greatest
Stella,
director of all
no!
time. Yeah, he rips off lines, and he doesn't even remember his own lines in the movie.
That's
and
very good.
But he thinks he's the greatest director of all time, and maybe he is.
It's like a
No, he's not.
No, he's not. but-
He's definitely
it's
not.
like a robot or something. You're just waiting for him to become self-aware, but he never does.
Yeah, right. Well, and I love that trope in movies, by the way. It's one of my favorite tropes.
What's that?
The robot. Like if you like, one of my favorite TV shows was Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Because if you haven't watched it,
I didn't see the show.
It's
Just
great.
I've never even
Yeah.
seen the movies. I gotta see them.
well, like Summer Glau plays the Terminator, and like she does this super like fucked up stuff, like really fucked up stuff. Like she hits on John Connor and all
Is
sorts
she an
of
evil
crazy.
Terminator?
No, she's a
She's a good Terminator?
She's like a confused Terminator.
Okay. It's not
It's
easy to be
really
a
good.
Terminator.
It's really good.
She
I
keeps
was
you
real-
on the edge of your seat.
Yeah, I was really sad when they canceled it because, like, there's this scene where she's like dancing ballet just for the heck of it. But it's one of my favorite tropes. The robot that's kind of like becoming sentient, but will they be good sentient or bad?
Ah, cool.
Yes.
It's a good trope, right?
Yeah.
I'll
Green
draw you a
Gymnast.
comic.
Is that a Death Note?
What?
Yeah, what
Where?
is your...
The book.
Oh no, it's a notebook where I write some lyrics and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's green and glittery. It caught my eye. I was just curious.
I
if it
do
was a
believe
Death Note.
you said you had a origin story to tell us or something with your salad.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to quickly point out to everyone who may have seen me before, and like you're curious about like what the hell is up. What's up with the green? Green is like we're actually going to talk about a little bit about the earth and stuff today too, maybe, and like this is like the green stuff that I'm talking about. Trying to
Yes.
just like bring it more out there for people to be aware of and stuff.
Yeah. Are you vegetarian or?
I'm like a flexitarian. I don't really consume that much animal stuff, but I
Right.
mean,
what
it's
my
not
mom
that I never
says.
do. Yeah, I try to eat more green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
My favorite thing to eat is asparagus. I would just eat like truckloads of asparagus if possible. It's so good.
It makes you pee.
Yeah,
I was
but
gonna say
Stinky.
that too.
yeah, but
It's alarming. You're like, oh
Yeah.
God.
But it's good like, to stay like it's good to eat a lot of it for like cholesterol and stuff, so you
yeah.
lower that, and
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
better heart.
Do you have high cholesterol in your family?
Yes, it
Oh,
runs very
okay.
bad.
Okay.
But I still like to eat stuff that's bad for you. But I want asparagus. It's so good. It's like my favorite vegetable between that and like beets.
Oh, beets.
Oh, you don't like beets?
No.
Oh, I love
Tastes like
beets.
dirt. Tastes like you're eating dirt.
I love fresh beets. Like when
Oh my God, yes.
when I was younger, like my family always ate the canned stuff, and then when I grew up and started to cook for myself, like the real beets taste so much different.
Yeah, they do. They're totally different. I agree.
Remember that band, The Beats from Doug?
Oh, I love
Oh.
that. Yeah. Oh, what was their song?
I need more allowance.
Yeah.
Where it was like, oh, lehi
Why?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
allowance.
I do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind some allowance.
I was just watching this thing about how the Playboy bunnies are complaining that they don't have enough in their allowance. It's like, you guys, your job was to suck
Oh.
Hugh Hefner's dick.
Right.
What are you complaining about? You,
Whose dick are you
That's
sucking
it. That's
now?
That's a. Do you want to do that job?
That
I don't
sounds
wanna
like
do
a-
it.
Well then,
but like,
maybe they deserve more
I
money.
think I might do it for $2,000 a week, which is what they're getting.
Oh shit! We got a scandal.
Oh, we got a scandal. You do it for $2,000 a week?
Wait, didn't Hugh Hefner die?
Yeah.
He did
Okay.
die.
They were
we
just
should make it
complaining.
easier.
I mean,
You know,
okay, but if you
please
make it a
anybody,
girl,
you
I'll
have
do
to
it. I don't
really
care.
do it.
Like,
no one will know.
if it's an old lady, I'll do it. I don't care.
Okay, that's a fair.
Yeah,
reversal
like,
there.
yeah, I don't,
Okay,
yeah, I
that's
wouldn't do it
fair.
for a dude, but if it's an old lady who's all rich and she'll pay me to, like, do stuff, I'll do it.
That's like a hustle you're setting up.
Yeah.
'cause
You're
you know
setting
it's
up a
Yoko
hustle,
Ono,
right,
that's the
yeah.
lady, and you already want that, so you're getting paid and you get Yoko.
Yeah, I do it for Yoko for free. Yoko Ono is really
Yeah.
sexy.
Hello, Yoko.
Don't tell
this
her
is
that.
John Blake.
No, she doesn't care. I'm going to send this to Sean Lennon. I'm going to send this to him on Twitter and see
I'm
what he
sure
says.
he wants to get his mom laid.
Yeah.
Because that's what every kid wants, right? They get
Imagine
their mom
peace.
laid.
Maybe. He did a cover of that song Julia that was written as a love song for his mom. He covered
which is
it.
weird to me.
That's a little iffy.
Oh wait, that's the stepmom. Every kid wants to get their stepmom laid, even more so.
Can I just throw this? Can I throw something in? Speaking of John Lennon, I feel like he would like us to know that we must recognize in our day-to-day lives and in our governing institutions that Earth with all its life is our only home. So we need to like start taking better care of greens and giraffes.
Yes, definitely giraffes and greens.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not going to space, dude.
Well, as I just
Yes,
looked it
Winky
up,
Monk's good.
we found that Canadian space guy, or astronaut, as some might say.
Astronaut.
Astronaut, yes. Whose bones got all messed up and lost all his muscle tone, and he couldn't even like talk after being in space.
Oh, jeez. Is he going to live?
Probably. I mean, he's a young guy, so he should be able to recover.
We're going to have
If
to
he
do a
was like
telethon.
85 and they did that to him, he'd probably be screwed.
Like for Richard Dunn. Please send us your bones.
Yeah, send us your bones for Richard Dunn.
Who's Richard Dunn?
From Tim and Eric. He's like an old guy. They
He's
do a
this
fake
old
telethon.
man. And he,
Oh,
yeah, I don't know how
okay.
to
Any
explain.
bones you got? Ankle bones or arm
We were
bones?
talking to his co-star once because we opened for his co-star. We call him Salome, but his name is David Levi Hart. He was like, and let me tell you this. Now, Richard Dunn, they were awful to him. Now, his wife was on meth and... this guy's literally insane. He just makes up all sorts of stories. Even though Tim and Eric were paying for him to live in Hollywood, he's like, Tim and Eric are terrible. I was the star of that show,
Yes,
not
there's a lot
them.
of jealousy going on.
And then he starts talking about how aliens took him into space. And I drove this guy all over town to different churches because he's like, take me to the rich churches. And he's like, don't bring me to the black churches. They don't have enough money. Take me to the rich white
We're like,
churches.
yeah, man. We're
Oh,
Even
going
though
to
he's the
jeez.
black
yeah,
guy.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It's like, I'm like, David, aren't you black? He's like, yeah, but I'm half German. It's like, I don't know if that's true, but even if you are, you're
That's-
a black guy.
Yeah, that's still like not something you should be. Yeah.
He said to his manager, he's like, I hate my manager, Jonah, because I put the aliens on the phone with him, and he was
Yes, he
very
was telling us how the
rude.
aliens
Yeah.
were mad at his manager because
Oh golly. Mental health.
Those damn
Mental health.
Corinthians.
Yeah, he calls them the Corinthians, and that's what really pisses the aliens off. Tim and Eric always spell the Corinthians' name wrong, but he says it different every time. He
Yeah.
used to say Corinthians, now it's Corinthians. I've heard him say Corinthians.
Is this supposed to be Corinthians?
I have no idea.
Who the
what
hell
it
knows?
really
There's
was.
some aliens where he thinks that his
'Cause
girlfriend is a
Corinthians
Corinthian, apparently.
Oh, so we
Corinthian.
Yeah.
Corinthian or
I used to
Corinthians
think it
or
was Corinthian, but then I saw it in writing once, and he spells it different every time too, so you don't know.
I've
Is it with
got,
a K?
Sometimes.
It's with a K, sometimes with a
Occasionally.
C.
So this is someone that was on the Tim and Eric show?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
I
which-
might have changed my mind about
I
Tim
don't
and
have
Eric.
cable. I've never seen it.
I'm an even bigger fan of the Eric Andre show now. I highly recommend it to anybody.
It is
I
good.
don't have cable.
Oh, really?
On the, just watch it on YouTube
All right.
if you want to, because
Yeah.
it's really funny.
Is it funny? All right.
I swear. It really
Ranch
is.
it up, dude. What you say?
He walks up to people in public. In public, he's dressed insanely. He's got like his nipples hanging out and shit. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, man? You want to ranch it up? You want to hit this ranch real fast?" And the guy's like, "All right, dude, get away from me!" Like he doesn't even know him. He's
Yeah.
like, "You're acting way weird right now, man." And then he just like falls over for
What's
no
that other
reason.
thing he says? Like something funny.
I'm not doing it any justice.
No,
But,
Andy, you're wearing a guitar.
yes. this
You
is
weren't
mine.
wearing a guitar last time I was here.
I don't think we did any numbers last time, but we
I want
might
to
this
hear a
time.
number.
We have a couple of new ones.
What do you wanna
Okay.
play 'em?
We had a new Shonen Knife song that we've been working on. It called Debbie the House.
I don't know if I can remember the words, but we can do Old Front Porch.
Old Front Porch. We could try that one. Let's try
Can we do that one really
Are you
fast?
ready? Wait, hold on. Are you ready, Dudley? Dudley's ready? Okay.
Dudley's
Dudley has to modulate the space-time continuum to make sure that everything comes out as
Dudley.
delightful as possible.
Why, thank you, Mr. Lee.
Engage the vortex drive of enlightenment.
Thank you, Dudley.
Thank you, Dudley.
Wow.
Should I plug into the amp, Dudley?
Yeah, you should probably plug into
Well,
the
Should we clap so you're
Yeah,
plugged into
that's-
something? Let's clap.
You should clap.
Let's
Clap.
clippity clop. there's a fellow following me. I'm the fellow following you. I will follow you till the day is through. I wonder what you would do if I stopped and said, how do you do, like other girls do. I think I'd die with delight. I want to come and love you tonight. In the parlor? No. In the hammock? No. Then for goodness sakes, where will we go? Out on the old front porch. Oh, Charlie, on the old front porch. Now stop. I was only trying to steal a little kiss. Well, kisses do invite me, dear, but gee, don't hug so tightly on the old front porch. Now don't get angry on the old front porch. Oh, please don't. Everything is lovely when you're cuddled near me, dear. Look out, here comes my father, and he'll surely scold, I fear. Will that young man go home tonight or have his breakfast here on the old front porch? Oh, Charlie, on the old front porch. Just call up some other night. I'll see that pa's out of sight. Wait until it's dark, then you can be cuddled right on my knee. Oh, so that we could do lots of nice things that no one can see. And if your dreadful old pa should come out and give me a job, you must understand if it's dark, that's grand, 'cause the kick he aims will never land. Oh! Out on the old front porch. Don't get angry on the old front porch. Now stop. Everything is lovely when you're cuddled near me, dear. Look out, here comes my father, and he'll surely scold, I fear. Will that young man go home tonight or have his breakfast here on the old front porch? Oh, Charlie, on the old front porch. Oh. Thank you. I think I forgot one line at the end there, but close enough.
That's something like what the chord song.
Yeah, something.
Okay, awesome.
Anyway, yes, that's the Old Front Porch from
Yes.
1902.
Yay.
Tiny Tim's first album.
Yeah, Tiny Tim
God
also
bless
did it.
Tiny Tim.
He did it as a trio with himself. For a second, I thought you had a giant tattoo on your ankle, Jackie. I'm like, whoa, you got a lot of peppers. I'm like, oh, wait, no. Anyway. How was your sex life?
Great.
Thank you for playing along with us.
Yes, thank you,
I've
Miss
been looking
Jackie.
for a drummer, percussion section.
Thank you for having me.
There you go.
Yeah, you'd be a way cooler drummer than, well, I'm not going to say because you might watch.
We've had a couple of drummers in the
Yeah.
past
That was
that didn't
bad.
exactly fit with us.
Yeah, but we stopped trying to have drummers because you can't really drum to that stuff. Like, I mean, you can,
You
but
can, like, you need a snare and you need, like, brushes.
I don't even care if they suck. They just have to, like, be obsessed with Tiny Tim
Yeah.
like we are. Yes.
so, like, most people are, like, normal and don't listen to that much Tiny Tim or talk about The Room all night, so.
My ball fell off.
You know.
I have something to share with you.
Yes.
Since you did the song the front porch,
Yes.
I feel like so you wrote with you shared Tiny Tim stuff.
Yes.
I felt like the other day that I was writing with John Lennon and the Ohio Players together, and
Whoa.
I can't remember his name right now, but the ladies' man,
Yeah. Oh, you
know-
were telling me about this. Yes.
and maybe Chris Rock too.
Oh, I love the ladies, man.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's disgusting. We got a caller here. Ooh, it's a lady. I love that shit.
And can you guys can you participate with me in this?
Sure. What do you want?
tried.
Oh, I know what you want. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so there was a quote from John Lennon that goes like, it matters only that you love, not who, when, or what. So it's like not who, when, or what. Just get off your butt and love.
Love.
So you got to say it like a black man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like
Right.
I don't think I can do that. I can't say it like a black man. I'm a
I
white
believe
woman.
in you, Pam. I think you can.
Okay, so what? Love your head, for example. It stores your brain, and that's just simply a sample of. Now, ready?
Love, love, love.
Okay.
What about your shoulders? You know, they could lift boulders of.
Love, love, love.
And then, like,
Oh,
as the
yeah.
progression goes, like, you get more into it. Like, go to your eyes. They
Right.
reflect and surprise you with.
Love, love, love.
Go to the nose, the ears, the elbows. All lead to your heart. So rotate and let's start to.
Love, love, love.
How about your belly? Fill it with
yeah.
laughter, love, and jelly, and
Love, love, love.
your knees. Your knees got a lot of bend. Go to your calves, your
Like
ankles,
Gumby.
and then
Love, love, love.
like Gumby. Yeah, go to your feet.
Oh man.
They make you hop to the beat of
Love, love. And Racknut.
yeah. So that's basically it. But it's like a start of something.
Remember that poem me and you wrote the other day?
No, I don't. We wrote it. And
Yeah.
Was I there?
Well, we were on the phone.
Oh, okay. Do you have it with you?
No, I wish I did.
How did it go? How did it start?
It was, I don't remember. We were writing it for like a rap idea. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember us rapping. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But I was like, maybe like we drifted into like higher consciousness and we're just.
Yeah, we were just out of the zone. That was good though. I like your what would you call that, Jackie? A piece? I mean, Cece.
Oh yeah, it's just called it love.
I love it.
Nothing you can do that can't be done.
Yeah, it's true. Nothing can sing that can't be sung. But, well, that's sad. I don't think that's true.
I do not know.
Imagine like a Weird Al polka version of that.
Yeah, that'd be good. Did you see Weird Al just released a single? He covered "Beat on the Brat" by the Ramones for some reason, but it wasn't as a
Yeah.
parody. He just did
Huh.
He just did it straight. I don't know why.
Wait, what's it
Ah.
called?
it. "Beat on the Brat." It's a song by the Ramones, but Weird Al just covered it straight for some reason and released it as a single.
Interesting.
But he's still on the accordion.
Can you give us a sample?
Beat on the brat, a beat on the brat, a beat on the brat with a baseball bat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh oh. A beat on the brat, a beat on the brat, beat on the brat with a baseball bat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh oh.
I don't know the next part.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh oh. With a brat like that always on your back, what can you lose? Lose, lose, lose. Yeah. I love the Ramones. They're one of my favorite bands.
That's a really
a
good
lot
song.
of energy.
Yeah.
They're constant downstrokes
Yeah.
for their songs.
Do you guys like the Ramones?
Everybody wants
Yeah.
to be Johnny Ramone.
I don't really like the Ramones that much.
Oh,
Although
really?
that was one of my first concerts I ever saw.
You saw the Ramones?
Yeah, I
Oh, I'm
did.
jelly.
I did too.
Where'd you see them?
In Rochester? Somewhere in Rochester. I don't even remember. It was a
That's
long ass time ago.
awesome.
I was pretty young.
Wait, were they
That's
the
really
who's saying
cool,
who's the I want to rock and roll all night?
That's
Kiss.
Ugh,
Oh, that's
Kiss.
Kiss.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
I
not
just
like
thought of
Kiss.
that for
I
some
definitely like the Ramones more than Kiss.
Thank you.
Thank God. I hate Kiss.
Service.
That guy's
that- oh,
terrible.
I'm
sorry, Dudley.
What
What's that,
happened?
Dudley?
The Knights in Satan's Service.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Kiss.
Oh, Kiss.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So bad. So bad.
Is that all Satan's got? A crappy, like, rock band?
Yeah, he's like, all right, guys, stop serving me.
What about AC/DC? Because the one guy just died.
I'm
yeah.
not super into them. They're okay. They're just like to me. They're just like a rock band. They don't have
Yeah, they
anything
are just a
specific
rock
about
band.
them, you know.
What is ACDC? Wait.
Alternate current,
Direct current.
direct current. Yeah. thank you.
Okay, yeah.
It was the fight between Tesla,
Antichrist, Devil's Child.
between Tesla
Yes.
and Edison.
I love reading about those two. That's
Yeah.
such an interesting
Edison
story.
was a total asshole.
Oh, Edison sucks.
He sucks.
He's a bad guy.
He was a bad guy, yeah. He went around electrocuting dogs to try and disprove AC.
Oh,
I think. Yeah, he did.
Hell on
Yeah.
a fence.
yeah, an elephant too.
You're on the fence. He did the elephant too. He was a total dick.
There's my
Dudley, I can't believe you're on the fence. Come on now. You're in the
I
Cosmic
said
Space Punch.
elephants.
Oh, okay.
Elephant.
Element.
On the
Elephant.
fence. Okay.
It's not a
Places you're on the
unicorn,
fence.
it's an elephant.
Although we've got a great little song. Can we play you a really quick song about Thomas Edison? It's only about 20 seconds long. You know it? My name is Mr. Phonograph. I'm not so very old. My father's name is Edison, and I'm worth my weight in gold. My father's name is Edison, and I'm worth my weight in gold. Sorry.
You should do the Effervescent Elephant by Sid Barrett.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that song.
He's got cool
You don't
ones, and
know
he's one
it?
of the few dudes that sings in his British accent, so it sounds really cool.
Well, that one's okay. Some of them are like really trippy and hard to play, but that
Yeah.
one's pretty easy.
Wined and dined. I'm very British sounding.
The most British.
Oh, yes.
The most British of all.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Jackie, seeing your feet, is it possible to make a fist with a foot? I've always wondered
It's a
that.
great question. I think that's as accurate.
I mean,
as
that's
we
pretty
can get.
close. You could punch someone with that.
I had an ex who could take his toes and he could do this with them. He could.
Ah.
Yeah, it was
Whoa.
really
You could
weird.
cross.
I've never
Yeah,
even
it
tried
was
that.
really weird. He would just be lying down and he'd like take his toes and go whoop, and like stretch his. Yeah, it was really weird.
That is weird.
Is he part gorilla?
Yeah.
Maybe.
My
yeah.
dad only has 9
Possibly.
toes. But I don't know. Anyway, how's your sex life?
Somebody asked
Can
me.
we to clap for that video clip?
Oh yes. Okay, so we're gonna see your Tommy Was So audition. Right?
Oh, that'd be great. If
All
you
right.
put that on
Clap,
there.
clap, 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 clap.
I like to.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Johnny. What's up?
I have a problem with Lisa. She says that I hit her.
What? Well, did you?
No, it's not true. Don't even ask. What's new with you?
Well, I'm just sitting up here thinking, you know. I got a question for you.
Yeah?
You think girls like to cheat like guys do?
What makes you say that?
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
I don't have to worry about that because Lisa is loyal to me.
Yeah, man, you never know. People are very strange these days. I used to know a girl, she had 12 guys. One of them found out about it, beat her up so bad she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street.
What a story, Mark.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I'm so happy that I have you as my best friend, and I love Lisa so much.
Yeah, man, yeah, you're very lucky.
Well, maybe you should have a girl, Mark.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I have one already. I don't know yet.
Well, what happens? Remember Betty? That's her name.
Betty?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see each other anymore. You know, she wasn't any good in bed. She was beautiful, but we had too many arguments.
That's too bad. My Lisa is great when I can get it.
Oh, man. I just can't figure women out. Sometimes they're just too smart. Sometimes they're just flat out stupid. Other times they're just evil.
It seems to me like you are expert, Mark.
No, definitely not an expert, Johnny.
What's bothering you, Mark?
Nothing, man.
Do you have some secrets? Why don't you tell me?
Forget it, dude.
Is there a secret? Tell me.
No, forget it. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, hi, viewer.
Hi.
Hey, hi, Dudley. Hey, hi, Ken.
Hey.
That was delightful.
What's a great scene? Hallmarks. I mean, Greg's.
That was
What's up, man?
that was a great scene. So you're gonna do some more?
Yes, we are planning on possibly, if we can, remaking the film with Miss Jackie, but we also need a Denny. We need a
Chris R.
Chris R.
To rob Denny of his money.
Yes,
and say,
yes.
Where's my money, Denny?
I think we need the psychiatrist too, or the psychologist possibly.
Oh.
Yes, because my character tries to murder the psychiatrist.
Yes.
And then I try to throw him off a building and then let him go. And then immediately after, I'm like, "You okay, man?" And they act like nothing happened.
We
And
also
it's
are
all cool.
Yeah,
'cause,
it's cool.
You know,
It's cool, dude.
so cool, so
Really
cool. Anyway, I just found out that Mike Sentman was on So Cool. I can't So Cool. But anyway, we also planning on making a sequel or possibly a prequel to The Room called The Door, as inspired by
Yes.
Miss Pamela.
Because I accidentally called the movie The Door. Instead of the room. But you do have to go through a door, yeah,
Yes.
to get to
Yes.
a room. It's like It's a fact.
In the
It was
opening
a
of that
gift.
scene, he
Yes.
opens the door.
And
Right,
Miss
yes.
Cece here, we do plan to have on playing Lisa if possible. I think she'd make a great Lisa.
Oh, thank you.
But she has not seen the movie.
Well, I didn't see
gotta
the
see the
movie.
movie.
No, I saw the clip though, and she gets very emotional. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do a
Everybody
lot of
gets
research.
very overly emotional.
Yeah, it's so
Extremely,
dramatic.
yeah.
Where's my money, Danny?
I gave you